Hello everybody and welcome back to Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson, and once again I have been out raiding the rack for autumn sale garden plants, and I have come home with a lot once again, beautiful plants at amazing prices. Just wait till you see what I got this time. So, I had done a video where I revamped a flower bed just to the side of me here. Actually, you can't actually see it in the frame at the moment, but in that flower bed, I planted some Spiraea, and then I had one of this type of Spiraea that I bought last year that is doing absolutely beautiful. Its leaves are just much bigger than the ones you can see on this plant, bushed out, and got these beautiful flowers just as it shows on this tag. Lovely light pink color. This is called Spiraea Little Princess, and it really is a beautiful plant. So look at all the bushing going on this plant. These plants have been left to dry out a little bit too much. They're wet now, I can see. They wet them through probably just before they put them on the sales rack, because these are very dry, very crispy. The leaves are very small and the plant is not growing very well. And I can see it has had some small bunches of flowers on it this year, but they've been left and not looked after well enough. But when you see a plant like this at the end of the summer season and it's on the sales rack and it's a perennial bush, you know you're good to go. It's got roots going on that are fine, and this plant will come out just like my other ones and get much bigger, beautiful leaves, lovely flowers, and look fresh once they get in the ground and get to establish themselves and grow beautifully. This plant is very rewarding. It grows up and bushes out a lot, and you can always go in and prune it back and it will just bush out even more and it will come back with more flowers. This plant I got reduced from 129 Swedish kronas to 29 kronas. So you can hear, once again, I saved myself 100 krona per pot. So I got myself 3 pots of this, and now I'll have 4 examples of this plant that I can plant in a nice row around the edge of my plant border I have behind me on the other side actually. And I know they're going to bush out and give us some lovely flowers next year. So that for me was a great bargain. 3 plants for less than 100 kronas when each plant normally costs 129. So now I have another lovely bush here, and these ones are still quite green on top. Very nice, very bushy, and I will show you the tag straight away so you can see. So this is Potentilla Cobalt, and it has these lovely yellow flowers on it, and it is full of yellow flowers during the summer season. And it's got these lovely small leaves that grow out and bush out and look absolutely gorgeous with a kind of silvery tone as well. And actually, look how lucky we are. There is 1 yellow flower left on the plant, so you can see what it's going to look like. And this plant gets smothered in those beautiful flowers. So I couldn't pass on the opportunity to buy these plants as well. I also got myself 3 examples of this plant because it was also reduced from 129 kronas to 29 kronas. So I saved 100 krona per pot. I know I say all the time that I'm saving money. Of course I'm not saving money because I'm spending money because of the sales. But if I went out and bought these plants in the summertime full price, like many people do when they see them full of flowers and they think, oh, that's wonderful, that plant's healthy, I better buy it now, then they get beautiful instant gratification. But I have a big garden, lots of space to fill up, so I am willing to plant and wait a season for these plants to flush out and then just take off, because I know they will. So 29 krona a pot, I am very happy. Let me get on to the last plants. So another plant I've really started to get into are geraniums. I absolutely love geraniums. They are perfect perennial plants. They come back every single year. They provide you with beautiful varieties of colors on their flowers during the summer months. Some flower all summer till first frost. Some flower maybe once and then you'll just get a hive of beautiful leaves, and some might flower a little bit more sporadically. This one I have in front of me is called Geranium Syngonium Max Fry, and it gets lovely deep pink flowers, so look at that. This plant will be covered in these flowers during the summer, and they die back every year and then they'll come back the next season. and some stay a little bit half, evergreen. They can survive. It depends on the situation and where they're placed. But this variety has lovely small leaves, thick bush of those, and then just imagine this with these lovely pink flowers all over it. Now, I got myself, I just need to count because I can't remember exactly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I got myself 6 pots of this beautiful Geranium Syngonium Max Fry. So these plants were originally 159 Swedish krona a pot. And I went in at the right time and paid 15 kronas a pot for these plants. Can you hear how much I saved? 15 krona a pot for 6 pots of this beautiful geranium that is going to give me gorgeous flowers all next season and for every season to come. I just can't wait. That was a steal. But I didn't just get these 6 geraniums, I also got another one, a different colour. I got 2 examples of that because there were only 2, so I took them. They were also 159 reduced to 15 krona a pot. So let me show you the colour of those. So here we go. This plant is looking a lot more scraggly, a lot more brown and gone over. It's still got some of its lovely leaves, and they're slightly bigger than the last geranium we saw, slightly bigger leaves. And this plant gets beautiful light pink flowers with darker pink veining in the flowers, and they're really beautiful. And I know this already because I have 3 examples of this plant in a border where they've given me flowers all summer, and they've really, really brightened up that green area that they're in. It was absolutely gorgeous. And here, luckily, we have a tag that shows you the flowers, what it's going to be like next season. This geranium is called Geranium Syngonium Striatum. And these are the flowers. So you can see they're a much lighter pink than the last plant with these darker pink veinings going on. And they get these flowers all over, and they're lovely, and the insects love them. I'll just get the other one so you can see the difference. So look at those 2 tags. You can see one geranium is very dark pink and one is very light pink with pink veining. Very different looking geraniums. But as I said, and you can see the leaves are actually slightly different from each other as well, which is really, really nice. So again, what a bargain. 159 kronas to 15 krona a pot. And then I got these 2 as well. That is 8 geranium plants I got for next to nothing. Bargain. I am so happy. So that is all the plants that I wanted to show you today while I was out there raiding the rack for garden plants for our Crystal Cottage garden. And I really can't wait to get all these different things in the ground. And I am going to be looking forward to the next spring season when they start budding out with new leaves, and then during the summer when they start getting hives of flowers, because I've been out and bought all sorts of things that have flowers on them. So they're going to be gorgeous. So all I have to say now is thank you very much once again for watching Gardens and Crystals with me, Wesley Peterson. Please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell so you know when my next video will be uploaded. And I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.